Let's say someone makes you an offer. You can accept the offer, or you can do this with it. Hi there, it's Jeff, and this is Plain English, episode number 880 on Thursday, July 9th, 2026. The full episode is at plainenglish.com/880. Thursdays at Plain English are all about expressions. Today's expression is turn down. If someone makes you an offer, they propose something to you, you can accept that offer or you can turn it down. We did an episode a long time ago about Whitney Houston, the people who managed her estate, who owned the rights to her songs. They were frequently approached with business offers, but they turned them all down. That's how we used it in that episode. And now you're ready to learn more about how to use this phrasal verb, turn down. Before we start today's story, I'd just like to remind you that the podcast is just one part of how we can help you upgrade your English skills. At plainenglish.com, you can make faster progress with active learning strategies. You can take quizzes, do activities, listen to the fast version of the audio, watch video workshops, practice what you learn, and even join a live call with JR and me. It's all about helping you build your skills to become a better, more confident English speaker. Sound good? Go to plainenglish.com to start your free 14-day trial today. Now, let's jump into today's story. We have a phrasal verb to share today, and that is to turn someone or something down. When you turn someone down, you decline an offer that person has made to you. Here's how you first heard it. Whitney Houston died in 2012. Ever since then, lots of companies have approached her estate, proposing many types of business deals. But Pat Houston, the late singer's sister-in-law and former manager, turned them all down. She turned down all those offers. She declined the offers. And when you decline an offer, you don't accept it. You don't do what was proposed. So the estate had many offers, but it turned them all down. When you turn something or someone down, it's less harsh than saying you reject a person or an offer. When you reject something, you say, no, and I don't want it. Or no, I don't like this idea. I'll give you an example. I routinely get emails from people, not listeners, just other people in the world, about the Plain English website, telling me that they found lots of errors and if only I sign up with their service, they'll fix everything on my website. I reject those offers. I say, no, I didn't ask you for this proposal. I don't want it. Go away, basically. That's a strong no. I'm not turning them down. I'm saying no. I'm rejecting it. But there are other times where people will propose things that I turn down, not because it isn't a good idea, not because I don't want it, but it just doesn't fit into the strategy that I have for the program right now, or I don't think it would serve the whole audience. So in that case, I politely turn down the idea. I politely say no or not just now. You might ask someone on a date, and that person might either say yes, or that person might turn you down. That person might say no. If you're applying to a prestigious university, and if you have not paid a large bribe to a sports coach, you might be turned down. You might be accepted, or you might be turned down, not accepted. Do you know who Emilia Clarke is? She starred in HBO's Game of Thrones, and there were some nude scenes for her character in the early seasons of that show. She thought that those scenes attracted all the attention and distracted from the rest of her work. So when producers of the movie 50 Shades of Grey approached her to play Anastasia Steele in that movie, she turned them down. She said no, she wasn't comfortable playing a role that would have, shall we say, more than a little bit of nudity in it, so she turned down that role. That's all for us here at Plain English. You might know the word decline. You can decline an offer. That means the same thing. But I think turn down is a little softer, not quite as harsh as decline. So if you're tempted to use the word decline an offer in the future, consider saying turn down an offer instead. This was episode 880 of Plain English, and the full transcript is at plainenglish.com/880. See you on Monday for a new story. Listen up if you speak Spanish, Portuguese, Chinese, German, French, Italian, Japanese, Polish, or Turkish. One of the most frustrating things about listening and reading in a second language is being confused by unfamiliar words or phrases. When you listen to Plain English, or when you read the transcript, you probably encounter some words you don't know. When that happens, you have a few options. You can stop the audio, go look up the definition, then return to the episode, find your place, and press play again, but that's exhausting. Or you can just skip it and be confused. That's no fun either. But what if you could see the translation of the word into your language instantly without having to stop the audio, without having to look anything up? Well, you can at plainenglish.com. For each episode, we translate about 100 words and phrases from English to 9 languages: Spanish, Portuguese, Chinese, German, French, Italian, Japanese, Polish, and Turkish. And we highlight those words in blue. All you have to do is hover your mouse over the highlighted word, and you'll see the translation instantly. It works great on mobile too. It really makes listening a lot more satisfying, and it's a great way to expand your vocabulary in English. The best way to see these translations is to sign up for a free 14-day trial at plainenglish.com. During your trial, you can read as many transcripts as you like, all with the translations into your language. So sign up for your free trial today at plainenglish.com.